everybody, it's Paddles Prime, and today I'll be reviewing the Hot Wheels 50th Anniversary Exotics 5-pack, and on the side you can see it's got the one of the cars in it, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. On this side it says it's Hot Wheels Exotics. On the back it tells you what cars you get. You get a Jaguar XJ220, a McLaren F1 GTR, an Aston Martin DBS, a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, and a Renault Sport RS. Then it says Exotic Supercars always ready to race, and you've got a cool picture of the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. It was Exotics Hot Wheels, blah 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 blah. Down at the bottom you've got all the copyright information, basically saying these are things that exist, don't steal them. Now let's look at the first vehicle in the pack. You've got the Jaguar XJ220, and it's a pretty okay car. It's not really that detailed. All it has for detail on either side, I'll just drop my thing, is the Jaguar text down there and the Jaguar logo. If you want to look at that up close, here you go. Come on, lighting. Work with me here, buddy. Yeah, there you go. It's the same on the other side, just mirrored. Left side has a Hot Wheels thing. Does this side? Yes, it does, so it is the same. No printed lights. No printed lights. It's got an interior moulded with a steering wheel and a passenger seat. It rolls. And its spoiler doesn't have a gap on it, but that's pretty okay, I guess, because it's a small thing. Why is the camera so out of focus? Okay, here we go with possibly my favourite in the set, the McLaren F1 GTR, and it is pretty detailed actually. You've got the headlights, you've got a McLaren, you've got an F1 headlights, Hot Wheels, stripes, and Hot Wheels again. And this one has a raised spoiler, so that's pretty neat. It's got the red rails, which is pretty cool, and it's got the orange there because that's off the base. It has a single steering wheel in the centre, and the base is orange. None of them in this set have very detailed bases, so that's a bit of a bugger, but yeah, not really much you can do about that. Now is there. Here we've got the Aston Martin DBS. It's got stripes on the roof, stripes on the front, and lights tampoed on. That's it. It's got red rims. It's got a Hot Wheels logo on the back, actually, that's the thing. And for a closer look at that Hot Wheels logo, because it's actually tampoed on really nice. Hot Wheels. And it's got, of course, a driver and a passenger seat. This is possibly my least favourite in the set. Not because it's a bad car by any means, it's a pretty neat vehicle, but it's not really an exotic car, is it? This is from a different country. Whereas all the other ones are like supercars. It actually says on the back, exotic supercars. That's not really a supercar, is it? Here we've got the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, which is... It feels different to the other ones. It doesn't feel shiny, it feels more like flat. And I guess that means maybe the paint won't chip so bad. It's got actual hollow windows in there, so you can put stuff inside. That's pretty neat. Yeah, and you got the stripes on it. Eye things, Lamborghini, cylinders, detail, and of course it's got driver and passenger seat in it. Hold on, are you going to zoom in on this or no? Yep, there's the Lamborghini logo on the front. It actually does have a tiny version of a Lamborghini logo in it. You couldn't really make it out on screen. And it has my favourite, not really my favourite, but the most detailed base of the entire set. That's the thing. And now we've got the last one, the Renault Sports RS01. And that's possibly the most visually striking of the set, with the orange and blue and yellow. And on the side it's got RS01 and Hot Wheels. There it's got 01. There it says Hot Wheels Graphics, Renault Sport. And it's got the orange tyres. No detail on the front, no detail on the side. I mean, yellow rims, not orange tyres. We'll have a closer look at the detailing on the side now, if the camera wants to focus. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And this has Renault moulded into the back, so when you run your finger over it, it feels nice. So there's all the cars in this pack. Now, would I recommend you get this pack? If you're a fan of any of these cars in the pack, or if you're like me and you like 3 of them really a lot, and then not really a lot. It's an awful way to say a lot. The other 2 are kind of okay for you. Yeah, I'd say go for it. If you collect Hot Wheels cars, go for it probably. If you collect exotic cars in Hot Wheels form, go for it. I mean, I collect every single Lamborghini model. Not every car that they make of a Lamborghini, but every model. So that's a thing. I didn't have a Sister Elemento till now, so that's that. Actually, I'll put it on this side because it looks a bit better. No, it doesn't really, it does. But yes, so if you collect them, basically, yeah, go for it. Or if you can find this really cheap, I've got it for $5 actually, so that's $1 per car, and that's really good, because normally they're $10 to $15 depending where you go, and I got it for $5, so that's like a third of a price sometimes, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this set is good, and I recommend it if you like the cars inside of it, or if you collect Hot Wheels or whatever. I just said that, or basically it's cool. Get it if you wanted it. The end. Goodbye, everybody.